Morning! I love it! I'm ready. See you later.
As a fresh semester begins, I would like to remind you all of the importance of staying focused. There are many distractions in this world. It is easy to get swept up in things like politics and the fear of change. But keeping your head down in the name of pursuing knowledge is always the correct course of action. Time spent on academic pursuits is never wasted. Now, let us all sing.
Seriously.
I heard. I don't get it. Huh? Who did this? This isn't right.
Let me explain.
What's going on? Yikes!
What in places? Actually... You see...
Tell me more.
That's awful.
Actually,
Well,
Yeah.
huh? Well, hmm. You know,
Toads.
about that.
Places to go, shinies to find. This is it.
Thank you.
Damn. Now where did that potion go? Ilias, you bastard. You didn't tidy the stock before you left? Great. More work for me. Not like I've got other things to do. What do you want? And I don't have time for you causing havoc in the ward when I'm the only one working. Get lost.
So, Elias isn't here? Is that what you're saying?
Obviously. I don't know where that guy has run off to, but he left me with all the work again. So excuse me if I don't have time to chit-chat with you weirdos.
Please, Julian. Soren has been taken as a dropout.
When?
Sometime this morning.
You know there's nothing you can do, right? He's probably already left the school grounds. Oh, please, spare me your conspiracies. Do you really think you're the first ones to react like this? Every time a dropout is taken away, this same song and dance plays out. A word of advice. Just accept that you didn't know your friend as well as you thought. You know, Regitze told me you helped her out the other day at the market. Despite how she acts, that girl's actually pretty vulnerable. She trusts way too easily. It could have ended badly if you hadn't stepped in. Look, Ilias has been running errands for Tornquist for years now. Sometimes he just disappears for days. missing classes and shifts, but she never takes it out as attendance. I saw him heading up the stairs of the clock tower earlier. Who knows? Maybe he's still up there. Whatever. Now get out of the ward. I've got work to do. And good luck.
Huh. What do you know? My cousin actually proved useful for once.
Maybe there's still hope you two can get along in the future?
Ah, don't say that. It's a freakish thought.
Getting back on track, seems like our next stop is the clock tower. I'm afraid getting anything out of Elias might be difficult, though.
All of us swarming him without a plan might not work. No.
Sounds like it's time for our chief negotiator to step in. Got it, Chief. Let's go get some answers.
In this weather, you'd think that even the most curious of critters would be wise enough to stay inside, out of the cold. The clock tower is off limits for students.
You know, there's nothing more grating than a confident fool barging into something they don't understand.
But I guess that's on me for not being careful enough. I see your anger. But trust me, you don't want to go down this path. You're a clever one, with a bright future ahead of you. But that golden path ahead of you demands a certain degree of obliviousness. And you're stepping into territory you know very little about. And what about yours? If you walk away now, nothing needs to change. You'll go to your gala with the people who care about you, and in just a few months, you'll be leaving this place, joining the ranks of the Empire's magic users. You'll settle down in your new city, join a clinic, help people in need. It might not be the perfect future, but it is yours, and it is safe. Why would you ever give that up? And you drag everyone else down with you as long as you got your way? It's easy to make a grand gesture when you haven't ever faced real conflict. I've tried to be kind, but you've given me little choice here. I'm running short on time. I'm afraid our conversation will have to end here. I have work to do. I think it's time for you to take a nap now, doctor's orders.
Hey! Get away from her!
Are you okay? Ragnar said he could suddenly feel chaotic magic coming from up here.
Just what the heck is going on?
What?
What a mess. And here I thought I was merely dealing with one curious mouse, but there's a whole nest of you? And I'm surprised.
You were the one who told me I should focus less on my studies.
And in any other situation, I'd be proud of you. But you have really awful timing. What?
What's going on? What are those knights doing here?
I was waiting, but not for them. This isn't good. This conversation will have to wait. I've got to go. Clearly, I don't have much of a choice in this. Just stay out of my way.
Why would the knights just show up out of nowhere like this? I don't like it.
Let's follow Elias and get some answers.
What's happening?
Did you hear?
They're inside already?
I'm sure the headmaster has everything under control.
Remember how he was willing to throw all of us to the wolves during the midterms?
But this must be different, right?
What are the Knights of Taruna doing so far away from their own borders? There had better be an excellent explanation. Entering the Academy grounds without prior agreement violates the integrity of the Academy's status as sovereign territory.
We come bearing news from the capitals. New regulations have been voted into law by the Paragons, and we are here to enforce them.
Why have I not been informed of this? And why are the Knights bringing this message instead of the Demon Hunters?
Your vote wasn't needed to get a majority, so no one thought it necessary to bother you with this matter. As for the Hunters, it's become clear their organization has been compromised. As we speak, an initiative has been launched to reorganize the Demon Hunters and root out corruption.
What?
Corruption? Surely there must be a misunderstanding. The Hunters wouldn't.
A thorough investigation has found that all students who were deemed dropouts and taken by the Hunters are nowhere to be found. We visited the productivity facility and found the entire compound empty.
No.
What?
No way!
What's happening?
It's not clear what the Hunters have done with the mages in their care. But until this mess has been tidied up, the Knights will assume the Hunters' duties, including all matters relating to the Academy.
And what business do you have with us, then? Even as disturbing as that news is, it sounds to me like any fault lies with the Hunters.
The other Paragons think otherwise. They fear the Hunters' corruption has spread to the Academy, and that there is someone among your staff who has been assisting them in spiriting away those students.
Why am I not surprised you have a hand in this?
Oh, you give me too much credit. When the Paragons ask what I have observed during my stay here, I merely told them the truth.
What kind of truth?
That the leadership of this school is not living up to its responsibilities. There seems to be a complete lack of respect for the danger your profession entails. What should be an institute for instruction has turned into a pile of feather-stuffed cushions, where your students fall into sloth and depravity, at the cost of the hard-working people of the Empire.
Now that's... to insult our students like that.
I will not stand for this!
And you, the most egregious fool here by far. It is clear from watching you work that you have no loyalty to this empire. You would rather side with demons to prevent progress for fear of being deemed unnecessary to society. It's pathetic. Nature magic is the only discipline that treads the line between chaos and order. You have been tolerated because we were convinced by your oath to use your powers to serve mankind. But now it appears you have a dual loyalty to both hunters and demons.
You!
Our tolerance can only stretch so far.
The Paragons had one more message for us to deliver. Based on Madame Sullivan's report, it has been agreed that the discipline of nature magic is too dangerous. As such, it is from this day forward considered chaotic magic.
What?
We are here to close down the program, to ensure that its students are properly transferred to more appropriate studies, and to bring the relevant teaching staff and graduating class back with us to Taruna to be monitored and re-educated.
That's...
I would advise you not to fight me on this, Headmaster.
No! I won't allow it! If Madame Alchemist wants to take her petty grievances out on me, then she can be my guest. But I will not let her harm my students.
Oh, how I hoped you would say that. Knights, place him under arrest.
You shamelessly enter our home, armed with nothing but offensive ignorance, picking fights with shadows to feed your own arrogance. Well, if it's a fight you want, then so be it. Even nature will eventually run out of patience.
What's happening?
No way!
What? This can't be happening. We've got to help Hyben.
No, we don't. We have to get you out of here now.
What? That's...
You're also Hyben's apprentice and the sole spirit mage on campus. You don't want these people finding you. Follow me before the Knights make it up here.
I'm not leaving Hyben to fight alone. Why should we trust you? Who's to say you're not just leading us into a trap?
Because I'm one of the demon hunter contacts they're looking for.
You have got to be shitting me. Ilias, you're responsible for the dropouts disappearing?
No. Sulivan and the Knights are lying. The hunters have done nothing like that. And I can prove it, just not here.
Why tell us this? You could have just...
Because I need you to know that right now, we're dealing with a common enemy. So please, I need you to trust me on this. Thank you.
I don't like putting our faith in a demon hunter, of all things, but we don't have much of a choice.
The Knights are breaking through Professor Hyben's vines. We should hurry.
Hold it right there! You students are coming with us!
They caught us!
Not yet, they didn't.
What the?
Hey, look out!
That's because magic isn't supposed to be used for violence. Remember?
Then it's good the effects are completely harmless. They'll wake up from their little nap soon enough with no recollection of what happened here.
That doesn't make it okay.
It's effective. And that's what matters. Let's carry on before backup arrives. We'll be safe in here for now.
There's no way that'll keep the Knights out.
We're not staying here. We're just here to pick something up. Come on, Radiohead. Don't leave me hanging here.
Did you really need to make the door code that long, Elias? It's a real hassle to punch in.
Soren!
Nina? What are you doing here?
I should be the one asking you that. You just disappeared and I thought... Don't scare me like that, you idiot.
We can explain that later. Right now, we need to get Soren and the Spirit Mage off the school grounds. No doubt the Knights will be sweeping every room, and this place won't be safe anymore. Not if they intend to do another cleansing.
They what? No way.
Hold on there. We were told that Soren here was taken to the productivity facility. Now you're saying he and Kim have to leave and go where? What in the world is going on?
I'd like to know that too. Oh, what a bold declaration from someone who holds so little power. Elias, care to explain what's going on here?
This is my doing, Professor. I was extracting the Spirit Mage and caught a few stragglers in my net.
Oh, a few? It's not like you to be this sloppy.
Wait, so since you're her assistant, does that mean Professor Trunkfist is a demon hunter as well?
You told them?
Sorry, was I not supposed to say?
It was the only solution I could think of in the moment.
Oh, is it? Grant me strength. Though I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I've not had the opportunity to test your skills in a real crisis before. But none of that matters now. There's too much at stake. The fighting out there is coming to a close. Sulivan and the Knights were more prepared than we anticipated. They will be sweeping this floor shortly.
Can we get out through the cellars? It would be easy to disappear into the forest.
No, the Knights have already cut off those routes. No doubt Sulivan has shared the layout of the Academy with them ahead of this operation. No student will be able to leave the building unnoticed.
Well, what are they gonna do to them?
The 3 remaining disciplines will be fine, as long as they don't resist the Knights.
What about the nature class? What's gonna happen to my classmates?
You're better off focusing on yourself for now, Kim. If they catch you, they won't simply try to re-educate you. The same goes for you, Soren.
And Hyben, what happened to him?
I'm not sure. I didn't see how the fight ended.
I don't understand what is happening. How can they just make an entire branch of magic illegal?
It wouldn't be the first time they have done so just to make a point. Our escape routes have been cut off. I don't know what the Knights are doing in the cellars, but all hallways are being monitored. Our best bet is to hide you two behind the secret door again, and pray the Knights are stupid enough not to find you.
No way. There has to be somewhere else we can hide. At least until the Knights are gone.
No. Absolutely not. I refuse. I already have too many of you kids running around my lair. And now you want me to involve a teacher, too?
What is this?
I could take you somewhere else in the school. Yeah, maybe the roof again. Though I suppose that's also a dead end.
Is someone in there? Open this door!
Oh, fine. But they're not sitting in my chair.
Where to? Pook?
Smart choice.
Where to? Kim?
Let me handle that.
This is where we're going. Son of a bloody dragonfly. Don't ask me to move so many people again. I need a nap.
I'm not sure I'd call us safe yet, given our company.
What is this place? Some kind of pocket dimension? A classroom? Could it really be? How long have you students known about this? Oh, your silver tongue will get you far. When used on people more patient than I. This place does seem safe for now. We can talk about broken school rules another time. Right now, I must return to keep my alibi clear for the Knights.
The exit is over there. It'll lead you to the illusionist storage room.
Of all places. The rest of you students should follow close after me. They'll be doing a head count, and you don't want to be missing from that list. Ilias?
I've got this. Hurry up. I'm sure the Knights will be rounding up the teaching staff soon. If you have any burning questions, I can answer them, but we shouldn't linger for long. The truth is, there's no such thing.
What? The facility's actually a front for the Demon Hunters. They've been recruiting mages in secret since the inception of the Seven Winds Academy.
Mages' abilities are incredibly useful for hunting demons. But for decades, it's been frowned upon for mages to use their powers to fight. Meanwhile, the Academy needs to appear strong on cracking down on chaotic mages. They send a student to the Hunters once in a while. They appear to be weeding out the troublemakers, and the Hunters get the mages they need to fight chaotic magic.
So, Soren, you were
Yeah. Look, I was invited to join their ranks a while back, though it wasn't completely voluntary. Apparently, my radio caught the attention of Sulivan, who reported it to the Paragon of Taruna. They were gonna force me to work for their Knights despite my grades, so I got a choice. And between joining the Doom Guards or the Folk Heroes, well, it wasn't much of a choice, even if it wasn't what I'd hoped for.
Much like Soren, I was recruited, though I was much younger.
How young?
young.
There's no way. Hyben would never hurt spirits the way hunters do.
Hyben is special. Torgvis and I are the only official hunters within the Academy. Hyben knows about our work. And so does the Paragon.
Even the Paragon knew about this?
Knowing is not the same as approving. But yes, he knows. Kim and Soren will stay here. The rest of us will join the remaining student body and act like nothing is out of the ordinary.
But they attacked our school.
And they will do much worse if they find out what you have been doing in this place. Things will be changing around here, and not for the better.